with this whole designer relationship that you have with a client, and not only am I a designer, but I have designers that work with and for me. I always tell people, like, Brett Favre, Tiger Woods, those people at the top of the game, and they have coaches. They have to have someone that can look at what they do, even if they're at the top of their game, that can look at them objectively in a way that you can't look at yourself, and be honest with them. And that's the relationship that I try to get. And I tell all of the people that I hire to help me be a better designer and be better for my kids, I want to cry now instead of crying at Dayton, or crying in Indianapolis, or crying at state finals, and finding out the thing that I thought was so great for my kids is not so great. I don't want you to tell me that I'm great to save my feelings. However, the delivery of it can be in a way that is approached from kindness, to where it's not an attack on, because obviously if I came up with that, or whomever you're designing for has come from a place of authenticity and come from a place of honesty, and most importantly, a place of vulnerability, to where they got their creative thoughts out there and were able to expose. That's a lonely place to be. And when you make yourself vulnerable, an attack can not only be harmful and hurtful, but it makes you just that much less willing to be vulnerable again. And I think if we as designers and people who are being direct can keep that in mind, that we're dealing with a vulnerable person who has taken a chance, I think if we approach it from that angle, it will make us less likely to be cruel in that sense, or at least evaluate it before we throw it out there.
Yeah, and the thing I love about that is that I don't think that's that hard to tap into. If you have ever created anything, if you've ever taken any group and put them out in front of an audience, particularly in front of the judge, or if you've ever taken an idea and told somebody about it, we all have that experience of how incredibly vulnerable that is.
Greetings from DCI. This is Drum Corps International staff wishing Marching Roundtable and Tim Hinton the very, very best on your 1000th episode. We're so grateful for everything that you have done for marching arts all around the world. Keep up the great work. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.